Round number 2, Sean Fourie, Didier01. This is the final round as the fighters shake. 2 rounds. Immediately, this is a 3-round fight. Immediately, Sean Fourie goes for the legs. He'll be looking for dominance here if he can get Didier01 to the ground. Great camera work. Fantastic to see these close-up shots. Shooting in the octagon, very difficult. It's 8 sides, fold with mat and fencing around the side. These camera angles are always tricky. Great to see it so close. Sean Fourie just controlling the left hand there of Didier01. Just really leaning on Nyemba. And Didier01 will just bide his time and take it easy. And there's a wild swinging roundhouse, reverse roundhouse punch from Sean Fourie. Not much impact. Didier Fourie, we know he can take a punch. There we go. There's a few more low kicks here. Low kicks coming in from Sean Fourie. And the question is, can Sean Fourie build on that? There we see a wild swing left hand from Didier01. He has knocked a few fighters out with that punch, and if he lands that punch, Sean Fourie will be in trouble. These fighters both need to be attacking a little bit more. Didier01 has got a wild haymaker, and Sean Fourie will have to keep those hands up. There's the right punch from Didier01. Immediately, Nyemba goes back up. And punches coming from Nyemba, even though he's falling slightly backwards. Not enough attacking from these fighters. Fourie off balance. Nyemba comes with the punches. Left-right combinations. Sean Fourie is up against the cage. Can he come back? Can he protect himself long enough? Didier01 tiring out a little bit, but he's coming with the punches. These punches are absolutely lethal. What will they do to Sean Fourie? Will the referee stop this? The continuation of fights from Didier01. The punches are rolling in, and are they landing? Nyemba just rolling through the punches. Are these punches accurate? Are they effective? That is what we'll be asking. Sean Fourie goes to ground. This puts Nyemba in a very strong position. Both fighters now in a rather messy position at ground level. Not helpful. They have to find dominance. This is the secret to fighting in the octagon. Is you need dominance. Didier01 holding onto the side of the cage illegally. The referee, Hanno van Meulen, just warning him that you need to stay off the fence. You may not grip the fence. Sean Fourie in the guard, he's got control, he's reasonably safe, and if he can find himself into a position, he might be able to get something on, but the distance is there now, and this puts Nyemba in a safer position. Closing the gap will also help put Didier01 in a safe position. Will one of these fighters find the dominant move now? The referee says no, nothing is happening, stand up. Both fighters looking rather tired. Sean Fourie starting with the punches. Didier Nyemba out with a wild swing left hook. No contact. Both fighters now just swinging wildly. Oh. You've got to take it down, Sean. You've got to take him down. Take him down, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Turner, please go to the fighters' room immediately.
Can he kick? Can he kick? Kick, Sean! Tell him to take his legs and then go high. That's it. Take his legs, go high. Use those head kicks for Sean. Come on, Sean. Come on.
Let's hear it for round 2!
Come on, Shawnee. Last round, yeah? This is the third and final round between Sean Fourie and Didier Nyemba. Sean Fourie fighting in blue, Didier Nyemba in red. Well, it's now up to guts and will. Who's got what it takes? Sean Fourie apparently has got some legs on him. Will he use it? No, he prefers to go to ground. Didier Nyemba has a weight advantage over Sean Fourie. And they're back to ground. Sean Fourie is in the mount. He's got control once again. What will he be able to do from here? Can he get himself into a position where he can get a strangle or a choke on Didier Nyemba? Nyemba's well experienced. He's been in this position before.
The fighters' room immediately, please.
And Sean Fourie gets a hooks in. Those are the feet, stretching him out, making sure that, well, at least he's only got 1 foot hooked in at the moment. He needs to keep those feet hooked in, or Nyemba will roll him. We will see him. They're up against the fence now. This is, of course, a position that makes it awkward for both fighters to move. They may not hold onto the fence. If they hold on the fence, the referee will immediately remove the hand. If he does not get hooks in, Didier Nyemba will roll him at somewhere other stage. Nyemba's pulling him up close, making sure that he can't move those arms, can't throw those punches. There we go, there's the roll. Didier Nyemba does the roll. He goes into a slightly more dominant position than he was in before, and from here he will, if we know him, Nyemba will look for a bit of ground and pound. But first he needs to create some distance. At this stage of the game, Sean Fourie has managed to clinch Nyemba with both legs and arms, and he will look to keep him up close, and I'm sure he'll wait for the referee to bring them both back up if there is no movement. And Nyemba lands a strong right-hand punch. Will Fourie be able to cover his head? Nyemba will stay in this position. He'll keep punching. And Fourie looks for a twisted armbar, but not quite getting it on. Slips out. Nyemba stays on top. They stand up, they break, and they get continuation of stand-up fighting. Not a lot of time left now in the final round of Bomaye. Didier Nyemba in red and Sean Fourie in blue. Strong punching from Didier Nyemba, but not quite making contact. Nyemba will be looking for more punches. Not a lot of low kicks we've been seeing in these fights. Sean Fourie comes from a Kyokushin karate background. Kyokushin martial arts style, of course, well known for the power of their low kicks. The referee breaking here, just checking on one of the gloves of Didier Nyemba. Looks like some strapping has come loose there. And fight on. Fourie immediately going for the legs yet again. Didier Nyemba, wild swinging punches. Lands a strong right hand jab against Fourie.
Sean, you need to be on top. Bring down there. Step forward. Take him down.
Loads of advice coming from all corners at the moment. Of course, fighting out of the octagon, so not a lot of corners. What makes up the fence. Once you're in this cage, there's nothing more to go. Sean Fourie shows he's got the legs. He's not using the legs. He could. Here we go. That's better. That's on the inside. Those techniques, they wear them down. And another low kick from Sean Fourie. This seems to be one of his stronger points. If he's concentrating more on those low kicks, he could bring one up. Didier Nyemba's hands are low. If the low kicks are coming in, it's easy to go high following a low kick, but the concentration's not there. Of course, both fighters a little bit tired now. It's been 3 rounds. Didier Nyemba goes for a wild swing, loses balance, and immediately Didier Nyemba goes for a slight guillotine choke, but more of a positional hold.
Get that hand down, Sean.
That is the end of round 3. It's anybody's game. We'll have to wait and see how the judges call this fight. Who knows? It's been a tough one for both fighters. Sean Fourie certainly seems to be a gentlemanly acts on both sides. Fourie and Nyemba.
We're just waiting on our official decision.
And we'll wait to see what the judges have to say.
Come on, let's hear it, boys! We're just taking a few minutes here.